How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are going into the final Grand Prix of the season. Season 6 is coming to an end in this episode. The finale is here, the Brazilian Grand Prix. But before that, we have a season break that we need to attend to, and it also is the day that we get our final powertrain upgrade. As you see, 29th of October is when we come back, and the 29th, I believe, or 28th is when we're expecting the final upgrade from the factory of the powertrain department. So let's start the season break, and we should have the component fitted into our car for the final Grand Prix of the season. We already secured the driver standings the last time out, and this time it's all about getting the constructor standing. So we need a good race. There aren't any regulation change announcements, so I guess there are no regulation changes. We just have high cash balance notices from Carl, but otherwise I think we should be good. Let's take a look at our R&D for a moment, just to confirm that our powertrain upgrade did come through. Yes, it did. As you see, it is fitted, and we have the best powertrain in the grid, on the grid. We have the best durability, we have the best aerodynamics, and we are second best in chassis. I don't know how we can improve the chassis to be better than Aston Martin, Red Bull, but it is what it is. We have the best performing car on circuit as well, so we should be easily getting a competitive position to win the constructor standings today. Practice time now, so we'll go into practice, and then I'll see you guys for qualifying afterwards. Welcome to qualifying at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Messed around with the car setup a little. I'm working with the aerodynamics. I think 1.6 is going to be the best setup for today. We have no rain expected. We are going to be on dry compounded tires, so we're going to let time fly a bit, see where the others place, and then do a comparative time when we go out later on in the session. I think we should be in a good chance to get into Q3 today. Again, Brazil seems to be a OP track for the AI, so hopefully we can be competitive against them. We'll see. Well, our first lap isn't any good. I think we're going to be slow, but that's a warm-up. It's a warm-up. We will improve on it now. Quite an improvement to 2/10, almost 3. Let's see where we place. We're still P20. Alright, we gotta make more runs here. We're definitely slow. I think it's going to be a P20 starting position. We can't find the time somewhere. Where are we losing out time from? I don't know. Absolutely shocking from us. We do not make it through. We are back at the grid again. Brazil is broken for the AI, I think. I don't know. We can't find the time anywhere. But let's see how well we do in the race. Let's go in.
Welcome along then to the place where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the final corner. And it's the place, a year later, that Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's Interlagos, and it's time for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7 mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap today should have an average speed of around 135 miles per hour, if of course the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson is with me one last time this year as we bid a fond farewell to another great season of Formula One.
It's been another great year of racing, but let's not look back just yet. We've still got one more Grand Prix ahead of us. Some of these drivers don't know if they'll be in the sport next year or how competitive their car might be even if they are. So this is a race where every driver should be striving to make the most of it.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and just starting behind them is Daniel Kvyat, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Ocon, Gasly, Daniel Ricciardo, and Norris, Bottas, Verstappen, Hamilton, and Carlos Sainz. Russell, Stroll, Alexander Albon, and Giotto, Latifi, Matsushita, Mick Schumacher, and Nick De Vries, Aitken, Magnussen, Giovinazzi, and the captain. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Don't have high hopes for this race, but let's take a look at our strategy. You're given the soft to hard strategy. I was messing around a little, seeing if anything else works, but soft to hard is the strategy we will go for, I think, because look at the session forecast at the top. We are expecting some rain towards the end of this session, so hopefully we can make use of that rain period. So let's get fuel load to be 1 lap in the deficit, and let's see how well we can do here. Interlagos, we have a poor starting position, 22nd on the grid. 5 red lights for the final Grand Prix of the season, and off we go. Season 6 ends today. Here we go. Great start, I think. Competitive start against everyone else. Dive bomb into the first turn, right behind Giotto. Ooh, something's happening, crunching here and there. We're in P16. It's a decent starting position, but we need to really push our car because we don't have the pace that the AI does. Dive bomb. Nice, P15. Albon next. Come on, come on, come on. Let's weave through this traffic. Come on, please. We need to catch up on Albon. He's on hard compound tires, so we should be significantly faster than him. Getting a decent exit out of there, out of turn 1. Come on. Albon, give me your slipstream. Let me get closer. Come on. Oh, it's tight. Come on, let's push. Oh, Albon is running away with it right now. All these AIs are so much faster than us.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Giotto was, or who was it? Yeah, Giotto was making a move on us. De Vries overtakes Giotto. We've got a whole pack of cars behind us. Come on, we gotta push here.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time.
Alright,
In 10 minutes.
rain announcement has come. So we are near the rain stint, I guess. Couple minutes. Teammate status?
Gap to teammate ahead is 5.4 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 10th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 7.7. We're trailing our teammate by 6.0 seconds.
Alright, Hamilton's doing well in P10. Oh my god, that lag. Oh Jesus. Sudden massive lag on screen. Goodness gracious me. Why is it lagging?
Gap to the car ahead is 2.8 seconds.
That lag just brought the AI close to us. My tires are indeed overheating. This is a bad sign. This is why I'm so slow. Tires are overheating. We need to find a solution to that. I think it's pressure. We need to bring a pressure down to 0, but I think I have some pressure. Oh my god. That guy is hitting me. Giotto hit me.
Virtual safety car.
Okay, first VSC.
Immediately and keep a positive delta. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty.
Oof, okay. VSC is here to help. Don't know how much of a help it'll be. Tires are overheating, so we could at least maintain our tire temps. Yep, they're dropping. That's good. VSC, that was short.
Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Alright, back to racing. We've dropped the tire temps a little bit. Alright, first time pitters. First pit stop for a bunch of these fools because they are putting on new dry compound tires, but they're still ahead because we're so slow. They still need to do another pit for wets.
Kvyat is in the pits.
Yeah, and he released ahead of us, so...
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Ooh, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got rainfall from the sky. Nice. Rain stint is coming. The wet stint is here. Soon. Not yet. We still have some good grip on the ground right now. But the wet stint is coming. Probably the next 3 laps or so, I assume.
If we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make a pit
Alright.
stop for the time being.
Yep, so we keep going on this. Oh, phew. Just saw Hamilton creep up on the outside.
Valtteri, it's James. So you need to let Lewis by.
Oh, we don't have the grip anymore. It is dangerous, treacherous conditions out here. Oh, Hamilton is to our left. I think we're gonna let him go. I say that and we're fighting with him.
This guy makes us lose the position.
Let Hamilton go. There we go. Alright, so dries are still the optimum tire. So we keep going on these very old, dead, soft compound tires. We are playing defensive game for Hamilton, allowing Hamilton to get some free air. Here's the problem though, we are edging close to the bursting stage of these tire wears. 73%.
Careful, the tyres have deteriorated significantly at this point.
Yep, they're at a point of explosion. I say one more lap and then we're pit. Oh, box this lap. Box. Box this lap. Box this. Box this.
Strategy is available on the MFD.
Box this lap. Screw it, we're going in. It is time. We're double stacking. We're double stacking. Intermediates. There we go. We're ready. We're double stacking because there's nothing else we can really do. We gotta risk a double stack. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he needs a freaking wing change. Go, 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 go. Alright, we're in now. Yeah, we're gonna get delayed. We're getting a poor switch. Alright, we got 7.4.
You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
That's alright. Whatever. We're the defender of Hamilton, so I should have gone another lap. Let's keep pushing though. We can get something out of this race. P17 still. Oh boy. Gotta try and push this to the limit here. Trying to make up for lost positions.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your
Good point. Let's see how many of these dry compound tire runners we can overtake here. Going wide. Tires are overheating a little bit, but I think we can try and maintain this.
Our gap behind is 2.1 seconds.
It is definitely a pressure issue, because higher the pressure, the more likely tires are to overheat, so gotta be careful with our approach to the turns.
VSC ending. Wait
Alright,
for it.
VSC ended and we are green flag running with Ricardo just ahead of us, who recently came out of the pits.
Gap to car in front is 2.4 seconds.
Teammate status?
Gap to teammate ahead is 17.7 seconds. They're on fresh inters. They're in 9th. The
Good.
time last lap was a 1:26.1.
I think either of us getting a point will secure us the constructor's standing. So I really do hope Hamilton holds position or improves on it. It would be very helpful. We've got 8 laps of the Grand Prix remaining. Let's see how well we can do in the final stages here.
The rain's getting worse. Be very careful.
How are my tires overheating this much? They're on 96 degrees centigrade. What is going on? This is a glitch, surely. How are my tires this overheated? I'm not even driving quickly.
Being disabled by the stewards.
Look at this. It's a couple, or I don't know if it's the next lap. My tires are okay. They're in the green zone now. Why were they in the reds earlier? They were overheating like mad.
On the right tires at the moment.
What is going on with this game, man? Look, they're not overheating, and I'm really pushing the car right now because I want to maintain P15. Or I want to try and, gain some spots if the other cars decide to pit for wets. Because I don't think I want to pit for wets.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Weather report? Weather.
Full wets seem like the best tyre for now.
Alright, so it's full wet conditions. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
We're putting on some full wet tires.
Check your MFD
Let's see if putting on full wets right now is a good strategy call. We're taking a risk here. Let's see. I don't know. I think I've already thrown the Grand Prix away, but we'll see if putting on wets right now is a good strategy. Let's see. 2.6.
You'll be racing on the exit. Go now.
Yep, other people are making the switch over to full wets for the final laps of the Grand Prix, so let's really push it now. Wow, it's treacherous monsoon-like rain here. Wow, the rain has really started to come down here. It's just looking really bad out here. We are catching seconds to the car in front, which is De Vries.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, we're catching up on some cars here. I think they're on intermediate tires, that's why we're catching. They may dip in now. Or they may try and see out the rest of the Grand Prix, I don't know. But our gamble is kind of working because we are a bit faster than them. Yep, those guys are gambling on intermediates to be the tire for the rest of the rest. Relax, bro. We only have to run like 5 laps on these. Alright, here we go. I think this is it. Alright, once we cross the line, I think we should the Grand Prix should be over. Daniel Kvyat wins the Grand Prix. I think we should have enough points to win the Grand Prix. Or win the Constructors standings. So let's take a look and see what position we are. I think we've won it.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
And with that, another year of Formula One draws to a close. And a new World Drivers' Champion is declared. Another entry added to that prestigious list of the sport's most incredible drivers. It's been a roller coaster season then, but they can go into the winter with their heads held high after an emphatic victory here today. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Well, good job to Red Bull for winning it, but I'm more curious to see who's won the Constructor standings because if my math is correct, I think we should have scraped it. I don't know though. We will have to see what the results show, but what a Grand Prix. I have to fix up my setup. I think we've won it, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this. Kvyat, Leclerc, and Albon round out the podium positions. Gasly, Norris, Bottas, Verstappen, Russell, Hamilton, and Giotto round out the rest of the finishing points positions. And Hamilton gets us 2 vital points, which I think should be enough to see us over the line with the constructor standings secured. Latifi, Sainz, Schumacher, Ricciardo, De Vries, Magnussen, myself, Stroll, Giovinazzi, Matsushita, round out the finishing people with Aiken and Ocon not finishing the race. Let's take a look at the standings now. We know that I have secured the driver standings last episode, and yes, we have secured the constructor standings. Red Bull and Mercedes are unable to overtake us, 31-point gap to us, so the constructor standings is ours. That is exceptional to see. So the result of today's Grand Prix was that one, we were close. We did well to get the constructor standings today, but that was way too close than we'd like. We have the best performing car out there, but all the other AI cars seem to be better than us. And two, we need a new setup for Brazil because our tires are overheating, and that means only one thing. I think the pressure is wrong, and I think something in our setup is causing the tires to overheat easily. We need to figure something out to really alleviate that in the near future when we come to Brazil again. I don't know. We're going to swap things out next season. And by the way, yes, I am declaring that I will do another season of my team. I think after my rant from a couple episodes ago, I think I've calmed down a bit, and I think, you know what, I'm just going to go for another season of my team. So this was another Grand Prix that showed that AI are a little too good for their performance level, and we also need to find a new driver perhaps. So we'll see next episode when season 7 begins who becomes our partner in crime at Zoo Motorsport, and we'll see also who is going to replace someone else at another team. So we will see what happens. Another good season over. Season 6 has been a roller coaster of a ride. We had some dips in form, and then we had a great boost in form as well. So we will see what happens next in our agenda in season 7. Yeah, that's all I'll say. And then I think there are a couple other things to show at the end, so we'll see you there. I think I'm going to end the episode here, guys, because it is time to finish this season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified when the next video goes live. 65% of you are not subscribed to this channel, so please do consider subscribing so you're notified when the next season of my team goes up. Season 7 will be coming up soon, and I made some interesting decisions, so you better not miss out on that when that goes up. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then.